When did you guys find out that Derrick was going to be able to play tonight, and what did you just see from him in his debut? Obviously, going from a lot down the stretch there too.
Yeah, we found out probably 45 minutes or so before the game. Physicals. It was pending the physicals from our guys with the other team. So obviously, pleasant surprise. Knew it was a possibility, and so he had some film that they showed him and kind of got him acclimated as quickly as we could. But did what he's done, what I've seen him do in the past. Very smart player that does a lot of things very well. Don't miss a beat with him out there in a lot of ways. And so his pace, passing ability, scoring ability, shooting ability, defense, and simple things like running to corners and spacing out and stuff like that that's been ingrained in him and been drilled. You saw it carry over tonight.
You played White for the last 17 minutes and change. What went into that decision, and then how eager were you to kind of see him with the other guys in that closing lineup, and what did you like of that look?
Yeah, we played him. Grant got fouls late, and we kind of wanted to ride that out. They downsized, and we can always go with Jayson, Jaylen at the 3-4, and so we're always comfortable doing that. Or we can go big with Al and Grant at the 4. So he looked comfortable out there with the group. I saved quite a few timeouts in the first half and had 2 extra in my pocket to rest those guys down the stretch. So I knew that would take into account the long stretch he was going to be in. I could rest him there. But what we liked about him obviously is the things I mentioned, and finishing down the stretch. It's like I said, no time to get acclimated really, but he knows what he's doing and he knows how to play off those guys. And we run some similar things that they ran in the past, and so that part looked like second nature, like he's been here, and he'll only get better with time.
This game a lot unlike some of your recent games where you have the bad start, you have to come back. What did you guys do differently in the second half to kind of start that comeback, get that rolling a little bit?
Limited the easy baskets. It was really a game that came down to transition. They're one of the best in the league, second transition, and then offensive rebound. So we kept a very simple message at halftime. It wasn't the threes that they were beating us with. Capazzo hit 3 in the first half, but we weren't as concerned with those. It was really the off-ball actions, us messing up some switches, and Jokic kind of picking us apart. So we wanted to protect the paint. Had way too many points in the paint in the first half, and make them beat us with jump shots and one-on-one more so than the easy baskets. And so that was a message. And obviously to come out and have a 42-point second half after giving up 60 in the first half, we locked in, kept grinding away until our offense seemed to get better throughout the game, but relied on our defense again in the second half.
Thanks.
Talked about his value of sprinting to the corners. There was just a ton of versatility, especially with that second unit. You could choose who you wanted to bring it up. He would sprint out to the corner, or he would run it. So how much has his versatility helped his team kind of be more balanced throughout the game?
It's huge. At the end of the game, you have 4 guys that can initiate, or be a recipient of screens. And so not a lot of people to hide guys on. They had some favorable matchups that we liked on Marcus or Derrick. We could run the offense through them or have them set the screens, and they can be playmakers out of it, rolling or popping. And so just gives you 4 guys with versatility out there that can do it on both ends, and that obviously opens a lot of things up.
And when you were using him as more of like a center offensively at the end of the game, was that just something you've seen him done in the past, so you wanted to work that in, or was that more that Denver was stepping up on the drivers and was allowing Rob to hide in the dunker
You're talking
spot?
about Derrick?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was more the matchup that the guy he had on him. We were trying to pick on a little bit. And like I said, him and Marcus are really good at setting screens and separating and, being a playmaker there. So, like I said, there's not that many guys you can hide on and that can't make a play off the second side. And so we used him as a playmaker, and they had some confusion there where Jayson and Jaylen got downhill. They made the right play to him. He made some layups or the right passes. So we're comfortable with that. I think Marcus has done that pretty much all year too, been a roller that can get in the pocket and make some plays. Good.